Mega City is one of the most detailed POIs we have ever had. Even the rain was next gen, with water literally flowing down the side of the buildings and forming puddles. Not everything has that much thought put into it. Remember the free guy emote that was given out to players? Well, thank goodness it was free, because this might be the laziest emote of Fortnite. At the GDC presentation from 2019, fans noticed that Epic were showing off an all too familiar animation.
You can see as she points, the claw is open.
One of our first storyline outfits was AIM, and while we know him as a playing robot, there's an unreleased style where he's just wearing green pants for some reason. What? Never came out, and to make it more confusing, the only time this appeared was during a Marshmello concert. In the early days, instead of designing entire loading screens, Fortnite would just get concept art for outfits and weapons and put those in battle passes instead. This happened throughout the entirety of Chapter 1 before the whole idea was abandoned. The Cube trailer has an interesting mistake which only exists for a couple seconds. Throughout, you'll see Torin just running around fighting, except for one shot when she has to rescue a teammate.
Of your army.
Very weird, right? The skull mask looks way different than we remember. And that's because this is the censored Fortnite China version, somehow making its way into the shot. Now that I've learned about the secret of Fatal Fields, I can never unsee it. As you probably know, the original BR map was designed by a tiny team of devs, which explains why Anarchy Acres is literally the same POI with the buildings rearranged. In the same year, the game was a massive craze, leading international soccer players like Antoine Griezmann to celebrate their World Cup goals like this. Did you know he loved this dance so much, he literally got a custom Fortnite chain, setting him back $20,000. JB Chimpansky is a Soviet-era astronaut, so you're probably wondering what he wrote on his arm. Is it an important message about the moon, a memory of his life's work? Well, it actually translates to "get off my lawn," so he's a cranky old man, I guess? You're probably familiar with the onesie skin. She's a pretty classic Season 7 outfit, but originally she was meant to release in the item shop. Months before her reveal, leakers discovered her with an entirely different face. Speaking of Battle Pass characters, Jules is extremely popular, but a lesser known fact is hiding on her drum gun. It says F equals MA, which is Newton's second law of motion. And to make things even cooler, Jules' own name has a double meaning. As Midas's daughter, it makes sense that she'd be named Jules, you know, kind of like the treasure. But it's also a unit of energy, which totally adds up considering her owl is called Ohm.